What would you admit to make unbearable agony stop? Would you confess to murder? Would you betray your family? Would you admit impossible crimes? 600 years ago, the law tested your limit, not with courtroom evidence, not with intelligent detectives, not with forensic science tests, with precision engineered iron machines designed to break human bones until you confessed everything. Welcome to legal torture, where ancient educated judges turned pain into justice and cruelty into law, an era of terrifying engineering. Step inside a dark courtroom, the year 1450, a cold, damp stone dungeon, torches burning on stone walls. You stand accused of treason or stealing a single coin. You swear your total innocence. You beg on your knees. Tears stream down your face. The judge remains completely silent. Medieval law required a confession, a signed, legal written confession. Without a clear signed confession, the court could not execute. Judges believed human words lied. Tongues could hide dark secrets. Fear could make men deceitful. Smart criminals could outsmart juries, but the human body, under crushing mechanical pain, could never ever stay silent. So blacksmiths forged machines, engineers designed wooden gears, precision tools of legal terror, approved by royal legal courts. The first famous machine was called the rack, a long, heavy wooden table raised high above cold stone with two winding rollers placed at opposite far ends, ropes tied to victim wrists, ropes tied to victim ankles. Two muscular executioners step forward, holding long, heavy wooden levers. The courtroom clerk prepares ink. The judge asks the question, did you commit the crime? You claim your total innocence. The executioners pull the levers. The heavy wooden ratchets click. Ropes tighten across cold wood. Your spine pulls completely straight. Every muscle stretches taut inside. They pull the levers again. Another loud mechanical wooden click. Shoulders violently pop out instantly. Hips rip from joint sockets. Cartilage tears with wet sounds. Tendons snap like violin strings. The ribcage stretches widely apart. Air leaves your burning lungs. Your screams echo down halls. The judge writes calmly down, waiting for you to break. If you did not confess, they turn the gears further until human limbs detach completely. Almost every single person broke, screaming to sign any paper, confessing to impossible, ridiculous lies, just to stop the stretching. Then came another invention, created in Tudor England, inside the Tower of London, invented by prison governor Scavenger, called the Scavenger's daughter. It did the exact opposite. Instead of stretching limbs apart, it crushed humans inward. A heavy A-shaped iron frame. Victims were forced down, folded tightly onto their knees, their neck locked in iron, their wrists locked to shins, their ankles clamped tight shut. An iron screw turned slowly tightening the heavy frame, crushing body into a ball. The human spine bent backwards, ribs cracked under extreme pressure, lungs were squeezed completely flat, internal body pressure surged violently, blood burst from the nose, blood poured from ear canals, internal organs ruptured slowly inside, all performed under official law, recorded neatly by courtroom scribes. For public city executions, rulers demanded extreme visual terror. They built the breaking wheel, a massive heavy wooden wheel taken from heavy transport wagons, reinforced with thick iron plates. The prisoner was tied down, stretched across heavy wooden crossbeams. The executioner stepped up slowly, holding a heavy iron sledgehammer or swinging the wheel itself. He swung with brute force, systematically smashing human limbs, first breaking both shin bones, then shattering the thigh bones, then snapping both forearm bones, crushing every single limb joint. Bone shards pierced through skin, yet vital organs were spared to keep the victim conscious. Then the shattered, broken limbs were woven through wheel spokes like soft, twisted limp rope. The heavy wheel was lifted, mounted high on a pole, left under the baking sun. In the crowded town square, thousands gathered to watch live. Children pointed and stared closely. Ravens circled in the sky, pecking out living helpless eyes. It took 3 long days. 3 days of slow agony, dying from exposure and shock. Rulers called it public justice, a gruesome warning to crowds to keep common peasants obedient, to prevent future peasant rebellions. There was also the Strappado, the cheapest form of terror. Victim hands tied behind back, a long heavy rope attached, hoisted up to high ceilings, suspended helpless in mid-air, then suddenly dropped down fast, stopped violently before the floor. The sudden violent downward jerk instantly tore shoulder sockets apart, dislocating arms completely backward, tearing chest muscles wide open. Heavy iron weights were added, heavy iron cannonball weights attached, tied directly to victim feet, causing instant permanent nerve paralysis, leaving prisoners broken for life, unable to ever lift arms, cast out onto the streets. Think about the terrible irony. These brutal torture devices were not built by madmen, they were built by kings, designed by skilled master craftsmen, approved by religious holy bishops, sanctioned by royal legal courts. They thought extreme physical pain guaranteed pure objective legal truth. Modern psychology proves the opposite. Under severe mechanical agony, the human brain completely breaks. It enters raw survival panic. A person will say anything. They will confess to witchcraft, they will name innocent neighbors, they will admit to murder, admit to flying through skies, just to make pain stop. Thousands of innocent human lives were crushed on these gears, sacrificed for legal illusions. Look at how justice evolved. Today, courts use concrete evidence, forensic science and digital data, human rights strictly protected worldwide. No iron compression frames exist, no wooden bone stretchers remain, no public breaking wheels used, we escaped the dark ages, leaving behind the horrific machines that turned human justice into pure mechanical slaughter and turned law into torture.